Hello and welcome to another episode within our Dynasty Warriors Empires 9 playthrough. I'm the Monk, and of course we are back and hopefully picking up from where we left off, hopefully going to do well. We are just on the steps of attacking and hopefully expanding our empire. Now, in the last episode, we actually done a decent job of chipping away at the defenses of the location that we had targeted. We've also moved all of our best troops, officers into this location, so we should be ready. Hopefully things go well and we actually take over this. Now, it's interesting because, as you can see, the target that we are attacking actually has a square icon and not a circle icon. This means that this is their capital. So if we actually take it out, successfully winning the battle, we will actually gain every piece of territory within that little bit. So we're looking on gaining 3 pieces of territory here. This is not going to be an easy battle, and as I've said in my previous videos, I'm extremely rusty at the moment. So, you know, it could be bad. This could go very, very bad. I could completely lose, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully things go well for us. That's the plan anyway. And of course, guys, as ever, if you find this video entertaining or enjoyable and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. I believe there's almost 20 other Dynasty Warriors videos on the channel currently as well, so there's plenty more to read. Maybe you don't know something about this game. I tend to do kind of a beginner's guide just to kind of help people understand mechanics within certain games. So that's what most of those videos will be about. This guy's obviously very excited that we get to ride out together. However, how excited will he be if we fail? That's a key question there. To be fair, the last couple of battles we've had have actually gone extremely well for us. But this is on hard difficulty, and it can be very easy to mess up combat, get hit a couple of times, get dead, and if that does happen, we end up losing a lot more troops, which sucks. I also completely forgot once again to change my unit type, which is something I said I was going to do in the last battle. So again, I really do need to have a think about that. It looks like it's just generic officers against us though, which is really great because I found that the kind of heroic, or the warriors, you know, from history, for instance, those ones tend to be a lot tougher than the generic guys. Okay, so we got our granddaughter right here. I'm going to get her to attack this. Oh, did I actually do that correct? Let's do that one more time. I wanted to attack the regular base. That's what I wanted it to do. Now we're going to get this guy to come up here and basically do the same thing because there's a lot of officers here. I think it's going to be a bit of a big battle. I think this is going to be the main battle of the game. Whoever wins this first base and kills all these officers first is going to do pretty well. That's my thinking anyway. I'm going to try and help out on the catapult base first, I think. But if we can get these 3 bases underway, we should be sitting rather pretty. Yeah, let's go down here with him too. Okay, wish me luck. Hopefully things go well. But yeah, if you are watching, if you've watched from the beginning, let me know if you're enjoying these playthroughs. If you find them entertaining, let me know just how terrible I'm doing as well. There we go. This is the one we want. As you see, I mean, all of these are going down very, very quickly. It's going down quickly because we've taken out all the defenses, which is brilliant for us. If the defenses were left at 100 or, you know, were high, then it would take a lot longer to... there we go. Yeah, it would take a lot longer to take all them out. Right, so we've got 3 or 4 officers going there, so let's look at taking out... I think there's a base over here. Yeah, we're going to take out this little base here, I think. Yeah, see, our officers already here helping. We get in there quick, help out, make it a very quick victory, and it is a quick victory for us. We've taken out 3 of the bases now, which is nice. It looks like there is this guy here. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce his name, but we want to try... Oh dear. See, look at that. I made a mistake. Half of my health is gone instantly. Kind of the thing when it comes to playing on hard, on chaos difficulty. That one or two mistakes really have a huge consequence. I mean, to be fair, there's 3 officers here right now, so I could probably do with a hand. If I find one of my officers, I can always get them to come with me. Oh no! Another mistake. And camera angle in this game does suck sometimes. There we go. We will get that one to follow me. Oosh, we are just a couple away from... Nice, okay. And let's take out the defense captain here. Get this ram going. We've got incredibly low health, which absolutely sucks. We did get hit a few times where we didn't want to get hit, which isn't cool. However, we did manage to do everything we set out to do. I mean, we've taken out all the main areas that we were going to be taking out. Ram is at the door as well, which is Kushti. I mean, we could be on for a decisive victory here. They've just started a fire attack, which should mean, really, I should go off and try and stop their secret plan. But we're kind of so far ahead of schedule that if we can bust this door open right now, we don't really need to worry about that. There we go. Look at that. Decisive victory. Or decisive battle. We can go on and try and find the leader right now. We probably will die. I mean, I'm going to try not to, obviously. But with the low health that we've got, I'm going to think it's going to be very unlikely that I won't. But I think we can afford 1 life. We do have 10,000 more troops. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Keep going. We are, of course, on the mighty Red Air. Where the hell? I am lost. Aha! Okay. No, we're still not there. Aha. Okay, finally, we're here. We did get knocked out. I kind of knew that was going to happen, however. However, this time we have full health. And we still have an incredible amount more troops than them too, as long as I don't make any, like, massive mess up. Should be fine. Okay. Nice. Oh, I was targeting the wrong one. I thought that was it for a second. I thought that was the boss or the leader. It was not. Lesson learned. I say lesson learned, but they are attacking. That's it. We did it. Okie dokie, that was a bit of a scramble in the end. But another victory won, and I think we done very well there, to be fair. Plan succeeded anyway. Everything I set out to do then actually seemed to work. And with only one death, I'll call that a good victory. However, that could have been an extremely different story had I not weakened those defenses as much as I did. There we go, we've got a couple more gems. Quite a secret plan. Bit of a naff secret plan, to be fair. And we got some recruiting to do. I just released. I did not mean to do that. I was going to execute him. Anyone that refuses gets executed, unless I actually want to recruit you later down the line. But I think all these guys are just generic people anyway. Oh, I just released again. I'm too trigger happy. Very, very nice. Looks like we're way ahead of schedule in this playthrough, though. I wasn't expecting to have so much land. I would consider this pretty early on. Like I said, I tend to do slower playthroughs. So yeah, I wasn't expecting... Oh, hello. I've just been appointed Prime Minister. Which is pretty cool. That's an upgrade from Magistrate, at least. Let's have a look at where we're at. But yeah, look at us now. We are sitting pretty. We do have a hugely strong neighbour, however. I would definitely like to try and take out that corner of the map, I think. I don't think it's going to be an easy battle, though. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Also, I'm looking at my defense levels. They're all sitting at 30 defense, which is worrying. So I feel like that's something I need to focus on. But yeah, look at us. We have got 6 portions of this map. We're doing pretty good. 6 territories in from only 3 battles. So I will 100% take that. We are being attacked, however. We're probably going to lose this. I will try and save as much of this little area as we can, but we'll see how things go. Something I do need to do, though, before I forget, is... where am I looking? Yeah, so I've got cavalry set. I noticed they were in there this battle, but I found them to be real gits, and they kind of get in the way. And if you're going to have something that gets in the way, for me, you might as well have the tigers. However, I'm half thinking about the combat medics. I think that could save me on trickier battles that I'm kind of like dying in. I don't need to focus on title just yet, but I do need to get myself a better upgraded title. But I think for right now, we need to work on upgrading territory, upgrading all defenses. Like I've said before, it can be useful if you have a lot of defenses that, or a lot of territories that all need upgrading. The problem is it's only upgrading 5 with each one. It's just not going to be useful. However, upgrading your fortress is a 15 plus 15. That's huge. Definitely helpful. So there was a planned attack by the looks of it. So we've just managed to upgrade the defenses there. I just need to hope that I can constantly upgrade and get these up high before we look at being attacked too much, because obviously we kind of have a weak front right now. I'm actually really pleased that that battle went so well. I didn't think it would. Ah, we are a harmonious marriage. Everyone's happy. Those little cutscenes do make me laugh. But as you can see, I do think that getting married and having the brotherhoods early are a really good thing to do, because you get those extra presents or extra gifts, and they can really help. Upgrade fortress. Now we've just done this one. We're at 45 right now. We should be able to afford to take at least one here. I'm going to upgrade the fortress on the territory that I'm currently in. And the reason I do that is because if that falls, well, I lose everything. If I'm attacked and that falls, I lose a battle in defending it, possibly. Yeah, that's it. Not game over, because you become a vibrant force after that, but it's kind of the end of your kingdom. So I definitely don't want that to happen. We're also lucky that someone else didn't attack then, because we were down to 20 defense, meaning that if someone could have attacked, we wouldn't have been able to resist that at all. Ah, nice. We got added army strength there, which is coolio. Obviously, after battles, our armies are depleted. Yeah, so our armies are depleted, meaning that we're not at full strength if we choose to attack or if we choose to have to defend our territory. So it's another good thing to keep an eye on, is making sure that after a battle, whether you've taken a serious amount of loss or not, that you actually focus on making sure that they get those troops back in one way or another. It does happen passively. You can passively get your troops back. I think because we're taking so long to upgrade our territories, passively our armies will repair over time. So the next time we go to use them, they should already be there, or Kushti. Another water council. So we failed to do 2 things then, but I wasn't really focused on that too much anyway. But yeah, so if I was to put more points in military affairs, it would put more focus on recruiting and training new soldiers and kind of replenishing those troops that we would have lost in that last battle. But I don't need to focus on that too much right now. Gathering more resources is something that I kind of need to do. And diplomacy is something I would like to have happen as well. I think more alliances could work well. Don't want to look at attacking right now. Form an alliance. I don't want to seek it out. Training and perform commercial development. Probably not going to get any of these done. I need to focus on upgrading, to be fair. Upgrading those defenses. Because of course, once they are high in defense, I don't need to necessarily worry about being attacked because I can take those hits and I can focus on what I want to. Hope that makes sense. It's just the way I tend to play it. There's obviously no wrong or right answers. Well, I mean, there's definitely a wrong answer when you lose and become a Vigant force for 20 years. Can be difficult. I've had that happen to me though, where I've ended up losing my kingdom, and it's it does become difficult to get back into the fight, get back into the game, especially once everyone's leveled up and everyone's defenses are up as well. It just becomes so much longer and harder. And of course, everyone's bonds and relationships with their officers are significantly more improved, But hey, one of mine has just discovered a gold vein, which is pretty amazing. And we gained 6,000 gold from that. That is pretty cool. Random event happen. Three new territories are doing pretty well though. Defenses are all going up. I haven't had too many people attack me. We've had to defend one attack so far. I thought possibly we would have to defend a lot more. It's quite funny, the guy then who just become a Vigrant Force, he was actually my first playthrough. One of my first playthroughs. Oh, hello. Again, that's another really good thing to watch out for is when your officers want to support something you're already trying to look at doing. As you can see right now, my granddaughter's supporting this option. It's going to be significantly cheaper and provide more of an upgrade, which is brilliant. And this will put us like to 93, I believe, in defenses. So I don't necessarily have to worry about that territory anymore. As you saw then as well, we've actually got a planned attack happening in one of our other territories. So a quick upgrade there is probably going to be beneficial. Don't think we'll be able to do it this time, but we should survive this attack. So we'll pop it here, and that will pop us up to 60 defense. We do currently have 40 officers for 6 territories, which is pretty good, actually. But I would like to recruit more if we're able to. We are bringing in quite a bit of gold right now, so we can definitely afford it. Yeah, gold, we've got 1,700 coming in. I'm pretty sure we can do some commercial development there too. So we can definitely afford to bring in more officers, which will help defend the realm as well. As I think this territory has a real low amount of officers in it. I think it's been attacked like 2 or 3 times, and I've only seen like 200 or 200 troops there. I think that there's possibly only 1 officer there. I can't say I've ever seen that officer actually pop up in my game. The 2 female officers I've got, are the two that I see pop up almost every single playthrough. This will bring us up to 60 in both. And there's another planned attack again. We're going to just try and repel. I'm not going to do any of this right now. Again, it's going to be another walkout, so it's kind of meaningless when it comes to earning merit. But we can focus on that later. I want to focus on actually keeping my kingdom. Put it up to 75 so that when they get hit, it's nowhere near as much of a hit. Yeah, I think we can also find another brother as well, or sworn brother, sworn sibling. Again, I would like to do that soon. Earlier the better with those sort of things. Do you have a moment we need to talk? Well, that sounds serious. You want to invite me to a serene area? Okie dokie. Let's go on a little trip. This would just be for another gift. Another gift. But sometimes these gifts are really good. I think when I very first started the game, like I got some of my best gems from these gifts. And really, really helped out. Here, I wish for you to have this. Don't worry, I'm not expecting anything out of you in return. Nice. Another legendary gift there. A legendary gem. Don't necessarily need many of them anymore. I've been playing for a while, so I do have quite a few gems. Okie dokie. We'll have to have a look to see what we can upgrade and where we can upgrade it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we've managed to do so far. In this playthrough, I mean, we're still very, very early in. We've got a decent amount of territory. We've got a couple of sworn brothers. We're married. Things are going very well for us so far. I'm just waiting for the big spanner to be kind of thrown in the works and the craziness to happen and the playthrough to completely fail. I do like the random events though that sometimes happen. I've had some battles where I've just been defeated for almost no reason, just haven't kept an eye on that board, and they've like maybe slunk back and attacked, your main base whenever. So whenever you start a battle, you'll have like a base that you're kind of raiding from to attack their territory, and if they take out that's it. But yeah, I've had that. I've had some random events pop up. Or whenever they summon like a lightning bear. Whoosh, I hate those lightning bears. Hate those lightning bears. They're a pain. Almost guarantee a loss. But we are almost completely upgraded now. I believe that puts it up to 80, so possibly 3 more months, and we are completely upgraded. Every single defense is kind of maxed out, which is absolutely cushy. We can then start working on some more commercial development, maybe agricultural development. Get that passive income in. Oh, it's only 13. We want a plus, not a minus, my friend. It's going to be attacked again. That one territory is constantly being attacked. Kind of annoying. But I've got already a location in mind for my next attack as well. I do like this game though. It's very... I do like the fact that there is a decent amount of management systems in it. I love management games. Obviously, I've been playing Crusader Kings, which is similar, a bit more management than Battle, however. But yeah, I'm looking forward to another DLC when it comes to Dynasty Warriors. I very, very much enjoy this game, but I do think there needs to be a little bit more content. And we desperately need a new DLC. Absolutely. Just hasn't happened yet, which is a shame. It's been out for a while though, this game, hasn't it? I am a little bit surprised that we haven't had any hints at DLCs, but hopefully we will get a little bit more content soon. I am following them on Twitter. I actually have them on email as well. So as soon as I find out anything when it comes to DLC for this game, I will pop it down in a video. So you guys will know as soon as I do. Again, I'm not really worried about our merit right now. Because all I'm trying to do is get our defenses upgraded. And then we can start working on other bits. This is probably a long roundabout houses way of playing the game, but I find it's the easiest way to play it as long as I play smart and defensively. I seem to find that my playthroughs are very, very smooth. We just found another gold range. That's another 6,000, which is brilliant. We are a little bit low on rations, but that's something that we can definitely work on improving. We're currently getting 2,000 rations, 2,000 gold per month, which is absolutely brilliant. Our commanding is just a tad off. I wonder if we can get something to upgrade commanding. That's actually minus to that, so I don't want to do that because we're just a tad off. Let's upgrade a fortress. Let's get us to 99. There we go, that's what I wanted. We're going to swap it over, just so that way we actually have that upgraded title. It does mean with the upgraded title that we have extra action points. When it comes to our strolls can be really, really useful. So, and I do want to start recruiting some more officers. So I just wanted that extra action point. So that's the first one we've actually got in this playthrough. So that will do. I'll be happy with that. And again, we're going to go for agricultural development here, and we're actually going to get a boost from our granddaughter. So instead of the standard, we've actually got quite an improved offer there, which is nice. We're already at S rank with her. She didn't need the boost, but I'll always take that extra boost when it comes to development. Our wife tells us another good thing. I will carry out any orders. So he is another guy that's wanting to be recruited, and of course he's been introduced to us by our wife. Another good reason to have your wife early. We're going to do agriculture again. Well, I've just realized we're going to have to do a defense next month by the looks of it. Agricultural development's so important though. I remember when I very first started out, I neglected it massively. We've got another alliance going, which is brilliant. That's still with the same guys that we've kind of had an alliance with since the beginning of the game, kind of ensuring that those top two states up there are not going to be being attacked. It also means that our third state that was previously our capital can't be attacked because We are surrounding it, so that's good. That's really good. Just means the new 3 that we got are the ones where the attacks are coming in. So yeah, everything's going well for us right now. And I forgot what I was going to say as well. Agricultural development. Agricultural development. So good. Because when I very first started, I was very heavily into attack, get as much land as possible. I never upgraded my defenses, for instance. And I would constantly run into the fact that I wouldn't have enough resources to feed my army to actually go on these attacks. I was having to fight a lot of these wars with half an army because that's all the resources I had. It took me quite a long time to actually understand that those resources meant I would be able to do what I wanted when it come to attacking who I wanted and having the correct army. So yeah, I think that's one of the biggest tips that I have when it comes to this game is manage your resources, because the kingdom management side, the game doesn't really tell you about, I find. It's probably my own fault because I kind of skipped the tutorial, so I'm not sure if the tutorial actually does cover it well enough or not. But I found the game didn't really tell me about how to manage my income, how to get in the plus side when it comes to your gold and your rations. Upgrade defenses one time, we will probably do that. Increase gold and that's probably not going to work. Improve commercial development, we can definitely do that. Sabotage is something that I want to do. So I guess we'll pop that on as well, because we're going to look to set up our next attack. And we can probably look at doing a sabotage now. Let's see where exactly they are. They're at 70 defense right now. This is the one that I want to attack, though. I kind of want this corner of the map, or this side of the map. So yeah, so we're going to work on them. It'll probably be quite a tough battle, to be fair. I've taken out that corner of this map a fair few times now, and I tend to find that the guy who actually owns it, again, I'm not going to butcher his name, but the guy that typically owns that corner of the map is an absolute tough guy to push over. Because of you, I have managed to forget my loneliness. I thank you for making me feel like a necessary part of your life. Well, you're welcome. I think she's going to give me another gift. Here, I wish for you to have this. Don't worry, I'm not expecting anything in return. Hey, that's pretty cool. Mother's Day epic acquired plans. I like that. I don't think I've had that one before either, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I have had it before. Okay, it's upgraded. We live in harmony. By the way, I think it's impossible to live not in harmony. I've tried to, get married to completely different personality types, and as far as I know, you are always happy, which is cushy. Because those presents are pretty awesome. We need to do one more sabotage, but I would also like to do the commercial development, because that gives us more money. I would like to recruit a few more troops as well, officers, before we make another attack. So there's still a few things that I want to do before making another attack for sure. But commercial development's done. Let's look at sabotage. We can look at sabotage. Now, I would recommend stacking your sabotages back to back to back to back, because if you leave it a portion of time, they will obviously slowly repair their defenses. And it just means you're not kind of optimizing your playthrough. But I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. We have a whole list of things that we want to be looking to do before we make our next attack. We know our next target, but I think this has been a successful episode. Obviously, we took over 3 more pieces of land, and we done really well there too. That battle, I think, could have gone a lot worse than it did. So I'm happy. I'm happy that it went as smoothly as it probably looked. But it could have gone the other way. But anyway, thank you for joining me in another episode, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, comment your thoughts. All of those interactions massively help with the YouTube algorithm. Helps kind of break the video out to a newer audience as well. But until next time, guys, I've been a monk. We've been Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, happy gaming.